So, I don't know how you want to do it. If Ryan is just standing up here with me, but I would assume, be a procession where Helen would enter. Everyone would be standing and watching Helen and, ooh, how pretty, how beautiful, oh, we love her, oh. And then Helen makes everyone super jealous, she's up here. All right, and that's where I take over. I would like to invite everyone to take a seat. Welcome, friends, family, and honored guests to the marriage of Ryan Milligan and Helen Chung. This is an important milestone on a journey that began many years ago and will continue for many more. And I know how happy they are that we can all share in this day together. My name is Connor Dolan, and I have the privilege of standing beside two of my oldest and dearest friends and officiating this ceremony. Ryan and I have been friends for the majority of my life. There is a group of people who are here today and can honestly claim, sadly, that a large part of our teenage years were spent in Mr. Milligan and Mrs. McVeigh's basement, which is where we would play pool and card games. In high school, everyone would get the two of us confused with the other. People actually signed my high school yearbook with quotes that said, I always thought you were really cool, but it turns out I was actually thinking about Ryan. So good luck in college. And I was lucky to count Ryan as one of my closest friends, both in high school and at UVA, which is where he met Helen. And the first time that I met Helen was when Ryan brought her to a little shindig that my friends and I were throwing. And Ryan had literally never brought a girlfriend to meet any of us before. So I was very excited to meet this beautiful woman. I heard that Ryan had arrived at our party, so I came charging down the hallway and whipped around a corner at full speed, and I found myself face to face with Helen. And I just kind of shouted at her very enthusiastically, hello, which Helen thought was bizarre and a little scary. So I didn't see her again for a few months after that. But since that auspicious start, she and I have had years to get to know each other and spend time with one another. And I think that she is one of the loveliest, most intelligent, and daring people that I have ever had the pleasure of calling my friend. I was visiting with Ryan and Helen in March, less than 2 months ago, and I asked how all of the wedding planning was finally coming together. And Ryan told me, great, we've got a venue and a shaved ice machine. Again, this was less than 2 months before the wedding. And that was it, by the way, in case that wasn't clear. That was all that had been done at that point. And I asked Helen, doesn't that make you a little nervous? And she said to me, Connor, you are one of our best and closest friends. So I can tell you honestly, no. Because I've got the one thing that's going to make this the greatest wedding in all of history, Ryan Milligan. And then she made me confirm to her how good looking Ryan is, which is one of her favorite hobbies. And Ryan said to me, well, I'll be standing next to a woman with a smile that can light up a city. And then he made me pinch her dimples, which is his favorite hobby. But today, we find ourselves all together in this beautiful space and with friends and family that we care about, and it's perfect. Because these two can accomplish anything, and no matter what obstacles Ryan and Helen face, they can be overcome together. They say that the journey, not the destination, is the essence of life. Ryan and Helen's journey together has been quite an odyssey. It's led them to new places and friends, but they carry with them the love and memories of home. A great woman once said, almost the whole world is asleep. Everybody you know, everybody you see, everybody you talk to. Only a few people are awake, and they live in a state of constant, total amazement. I believe that Ryan and Helen embody the meaning of the phrase to live life to the fullest. And it's one of the qualities that I admire most about them. And I sincerely believe that the fullest life that they can lead is standing side by side as husband and wife. And now, Ryan's younger brother Sean will sing Tump Thumping in its entirety by Chumbawamba. This is an example of, were you to involve other people for like a reading or a poem, whatever, they would get up and say something, testimonial maybe. It's just a way to kind of stretch out the ceremony a little bit without just having me standing up here speaking for 7 minutes straight. Sean, a beautiful voice. And now we'll watch in silence as Helen's mother Eunice will perform an interpretive dance for us, describing the love that she holds for her daughter. Again, so if Ryan had someone from his side, then Helen could have someone from her side. As an example. We don't even have to do this though if you don't want to. I'm just leaving a little space here so you can get a good sense of the time. That's good enough. Oh! Shoot. Alright. The bride and groom have chosen to conclude today's ceremony with a traditional Celtic hand fasting. This is a symbolic binding of the hands that inspired the terms bonds of holy matrimony or to tie the knot. Ryan and Helen are both represented in this, the cord, which we will use to bind their hands together as a sign of their commitment to one another. And you could be represented, this could be as part of a baby blanket or from baby booties or something like that. Or we could just get two strings of fabric of different colors, blue or whatever representing one of you and another color representing the other. That sort of thing. All right. Please join your right hands. And you would join hands, and I would kind of lay this over your hands, just loosely. And then I say this. The following is an old Irish poem. May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May good and faithful friends be yours wherever you may roam. May peace and plenty fill your world with joy that long endures. May all life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. And as I recited, I kind of wrap this around your hands, your clasped hands, and then vows. And now the bride and groom will exchange their vows. Helen, would you go first?
Oh, Ryan, I love you so much. Oh, you are so handsome. And your hair, oh, so sexy. Forever and ever.
That's a starting point. Beautiful. Very touching, Helen. And now, Ryan.
Oh, Helen. I want to smash my face into your face and make out for eternity.
Your skin is so fair. Etc., etc. Again, however long you want this to be. All right. And then, as each one of you do your vows, I would just kind of wrap the string once more around your hands for each one of you, so that it ends with 3 wraps, just loops around your hands. And then, would you please release your hands? And then you kind of let go, and I just take the looped knot, and then I would set it aside. You fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You are choosing each other. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter. Your wedding ring is a symbol of your vows to one another. The ring, an unbroken, never-ending circle, represents unending love. And then I guess if it's just going to be the 3 of us up there, I could have the rings already, and then I would just kind of hand, Ryan, as you place this ring on Helen's finger, repeat these words after me. I, Ryan, take you, Helen. I, Ryan, take you, Helen. To be my lawfully wedded wife. To be my lawfully wedded wife. This ring symbolizes my love for you. This ring symbolizes my love for you. And the commitments we made today. And the commitments we made today. And then you put the ring on her finger. Oh! Okay. Sorry, I just accidentally locked my home screen. And now Helen. God bless it. Okay. Helen, as you place this ring on Ryan's finger, repeat these words after me. I, Helen, take you, Ryan.
I, Helen, take you, Ryan.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
To be my lawfully wedded husband.
This ring symbolizes my love for you.
This ring symbolizes my love for you.
And the commitments we made today.
And the commitments we made today.
All right. And then I guess you guys would kind of be holding hands. I guess I would maybe touch your hands. Helen and Ryan, you came here today in the presence of friends and family, have declared your love and pledged yourselves to each other. You have given and received a ring as a symbol of your promises. By the power of your love and commitment to each other, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride, and then you guys smash faces. You kiss. Friends and family, I now present to you the newly married couple. And then you guys turn around, everyone's cheering, take a bow. Maybe we could all take a bow? That's up to you. And then, I guess if there's a DJ or whatever, music starts up, and then you guys process out. So, that's the gist of it. I distinctly left it non-religious in any way. I can change anything you want. If the tone doesn't suit what you want, I can just go full serious, or any of the wording, if you have something else that you'd like to do. Let's see what the timer's at. Okay, 12 minutes. So, we didn't actually have anyone, people have to walk up and do the speeches or readings, So I would say, there's walking. I can try and slow it down. I can stretch it out if you'd like. I would say, based on what we've got right now, this would probably end up being around a 15-minute ceremony. My guess. What am I? I'm no expert. Nope, that didn't work.